In order to get into a building, you most likely have to walk through a door, unless you're the Kool-Aid man. You choose. But in order to have penetrative intercourse, you have to let something get through the vaginal opening, which can be quite challenging for people. Theoretically, there isn't a door there, but for some, it might feel like there is. Today, we're going to talk about why penetration hurts and what you can do to get it feeling better, because for most women, it probably can. So let's shed some light on what's going on down there. But first, a quick anatomy lesson, because in order to understand why penetration hurts, you need to understand how this part of your body works. And I feel like a lot of women actually don't know this part of their body very well. So let's explain. The vaginal opening is part of the perineum, which spans from the back of the vaginal opening to the anal opening. And this area in particular is really interesting because it serves as a connection point for a lot of skeletal muscle. When you think of how muscles attach, you might think like your biceps goes from bone to bone. In the case of the perineum, there are all these pelvic floor muscles that attach here at this area called the perineal body. And that is pretty unique because it's not a bone. It's just a whole bunch of connective tissue, which is just soft but firm stuff that helps hold you together. The muscles back here pull differently than different muscles in different parts of the body normally would. And so this connective tissue of the perineal body has to work pretty hard to stay taut so that the muscles have a good anchor point to pull against. And for this reason, as well as some others, it can be really tight to have this back of the vagina stretch and open up because this whole area may be prone to just being a bit more tight. So if this area isn't ready to have something come in it, it can be quite uncomfortable. Here are 5 different things that you can do to actually help the perineum get ready for a big stretch, especially with penetration. The first thing is take your time. Add more foreplay to your routine. Darn it. Ugh. The pelvic floor is what's called androgen sensitive. And so what that means is it doesn't get as much blood flow unless androgen hormones, which is estrogen, testosterone, things like that, have elevated levels in your blood. And so these hormones kind of wave a flag saying, more blood over here, please, and thank you. And the perineum needs more blood for it to be ready to stretch. But if for some reason foreplay is just not for you, which I don't understand why, but I can appreciate it, doing anything that helps increase blood flow to the pelvis will help improve your perineum's ability to stretch. So getting some sort of exercise into your legs will help because it has to have blood go through the pelvis to get into the legs. So some jumping jacks or squats or something like that. Hey, maybe you can make squats sexy. People have done it. Lube, lube, lube. If you can help reduce the amount of friction of something going into something else, it's going to feel so much better. People get weird and kind of proud about not needing personal lubricant. I don't quite understand that one. Please get some lube. If you aren't sure of what kind of lube to get, look in the description box and I've got some recommendations. A perineal massage. Oh, what? What's a massage? Watch this video. It'll help you understand more about what that is. But think of it as just like you would stretch and warm up before a race. You need to actually stretch and warm up this part of your body before it exercises. And so actually using your fingers to help stretch out the perineum would absolutely help reduce pain. Don't be afraid. Pain with penetration is a cycle. You have pain with penetration, so then you get nervous. And then when you get nervous, things clamp up, so then you have more pain. And then it goes around and around, and it's not good. The more stress and fear hormones you have going through your body, the more likely you are to clamp up in areas of the body that need protected. The calmer you can be, the less likely you are to clamp and have pain. Lastly, and this kind of goes with the last point, take your time. So many people just jump on in there. Let penetration take a few minutes. It can inch its way in and be okay. Is it the sexiest thing ever to go slow? No, but it's sexier than pain. So work on some gentle, deep breathing so that way you can dampen that fight or flight or fear response so you don't clamp up. So what questions do you have? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't worry about that like or subscribe thing. It's not really my thing either. I'm just here to help you understand more about your body. If that's something you're into, watch more videos. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye.